Hey guys, welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. International break is finally over after 2.5 weeks. The good news is we don't have any international break until the end of the season. Now it's time to focus on the club competitions and let's see what's gonna happen. This video is about my preview for the games next week because I'm recording this video a little earlier and the Premier League is gonna be back on April the 1st. Before we go any further, you know what to do. Please help your brother out, subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below, share. Take 1 second only to help the channel and it will be much appreciated. All right, let me remind you what is happening on the table after 29 games played. Liverpool top of the table, 70 points. Arsenal are second, 58 points. Nottingham Forest are third, 54 points. Chelsea are fourth, 49 points. Manchester City are 5th, 48 points. Newcastle United are 6th, 47 points. Brighton are 7th, 47 points. The point I'm trying to make here is there is a big difference between Nottingham Forest and the rest until probably number 11, Brentford. So anybody here can still qualify for top 4 or top 5. I don't know how many teams will qualify from the Premier League to the Champions League next season. But as you can tell, this is the final sprint. If you lose 1 game, 2 games, you can find yourself in the 10th position without any problem. It's so close. And that also tells you the level of the Premier League this season. It's been really poor. Manchester City struggling in the 5th position. Everybody said that they were going to win this season. Look at them. Manchester United, people said top 4 is a guarantee. Look at them now. 13th. Tottenham Hotspurs are 14th. This is incredible season, really. And for some reason, Chelsea is still top 4, but they won like 4 games in 15 in all competitions. The last 15 games, they only won 4 games, but they're still here in top 4. It tells you the quality of the Premier League this season, man. And for the bottom, I think the clubs that came from the Championship are going back to the Championship like last season. Ipswich are 18th, Leicester City are 19th, and Southampton are 20th.
Your time with it, take your time with it, take your time with it, take your time with it.
Let's get to more details here. Remember, the FA Cup is this weekend. So some teams are gonna struggle because many players are from the international break, right? And this weekend they have to play in the FA Cup quarterfinals. And then next week from Tuesday you have the Premier League back. So they might have like 2 or 3 days to recover. That's it. And many players been traveling all over the world, flying, jet lag and all that, but that is not the issue here. I'm just trying to make a point here how the FA Cup, the teams who are involved in the FA Cup could have a little bit of issue in the Premier League. We have 7 teams from the Premier League, only 1 team that is not from the Premier League that will play this weekend in the FA Cup. Fulham, Crystal Palace, Brighton, Nottingham Forest, Aston Villa, Bournemouth, Manchester City, all of them are still involved in the FA Cup.
Samina, waka waka, 60 million down the drain.
Let's now move on very quickly for my preview. Tuesday, April the 1st, 2025, Arsenal against Fulham. This game is gonna be very tough, another London derby, and like I said, Fulham might struggle a little bit, and also Arsenal. They had players all over the world, but it is what it is. You have to play. This is the final sprint. No more excuses. You have to win your games. London derby at the Emirates Stadium. Fulham are fighting to go to Europe. Arsenal are trying to win the league. It's going to be a very, very tough game, but I think Arsenal will win this game 2-1. Wolves against West Ham United. Wolves are trying to stay in the Premier League, okay? They are fighting very hard at the moment. They are not out of the wood yet. The last time in the Premier League, they won 2-1 away against Southampton. And West Ham actually drew away against Everton 1-1. I think this game is going to be a 2-2 draw. The last game on Tuesday, April the 1st, is going to be Nottingham Forest against Manchester United. It's the April 1st, but it's not like a joke. It's not a lie. This is real, okay? Nottingham Forest against Manchester United. United might have some players back from injuries, people like Mason Mount or even more, but I don't see Nottingham Forest losing at home against Manchester United. This team is a very good team, and they would like to qualify for the Champions League. I think Nottingham Forest will win this game 2-0 against Manchester United.
It's the pink boots! Why are you wearing pink boots? Don't wear pink boots!
Let's move on to the games on Wednesday, April the 2nd, 2025. The first game, Bournemouth against Ipswich. I don't understand why Ipswich keep on losing games with all the quality that they have in the team. Omari Hutchinson, you have Delap, you know. You have so many good players. Kevin Phillips and all that. I don't understand why they are so poor. All right, so it looks like Ipswich are going back to the championship. Bournemouth, they have to come back to the winning ways because it's been a little while now since they won. They are having some very bad results lately. But I think they're going to win. They're going to beat Ipswich, and it's going to be 3 for Bournemouth, 1 for Ipswich. Brighton against Aston Villa. Brighton against Aston Villa. Wow, this is going to be a very, very tough game. Brighton and Manchester City drew the last time in the Premier League. Aston Villa won their game before the international break 1-0 against Brentford. What a game this is going to be, huh? Unai Emery, it's going to be a 2-2 draw. We move. Manchester City against Leicester City. Leicester City looks like they are going to the championship. City are playing home. They are up and down this season. I think they're going to take advantage of this game to go back on track and beat Leicester City 4-1. Newcastle United against Brentford. Newcastle United won, remember, before the international break. They won the Carabao Cup, so they have a lot of momentum. I think this game is going to be an opportunity for them to kind of celebrate with the fans at St. James Park. I don't see them losing this game. This game is going to be like a final for them, and I think they're going to win 2-0. Isak is going to score. And we move Southampton against Crystal Palace. This one is easy for me to predict. I think Southampton already gave up on this season. They don't put any kind of effort anymore. They know they are going to the championship. They're going to be confirmed as relegated very, very soon. So I think Crystal Palace are going to win away 2-1. And the last game on Wednesday, April the 2nd, is going to be between Liverpool and Everton. Wow, Merseyside derby. This is going to be something else. We know how it goes. It was a draw in the first leg at Anfield also. I'm afraid this one also is going to be a... oh man, Liverpool, if they continue dropping points, they are out of the championship, out of the Champions League, not championship, right? Out of the Carabao Cup, out of the FA Cup. The only cup that they can win is the Premier League. So they have to do everything to win it. But it's going to be difficult. This is the Merseyside derby. I think it's going to be another 2-2 draw. Okay, now the last game for Premier League match week 30 is going to be on Thursday, April the 3rd, 2025. It's going to be between Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspurs at Stamford Bridge. Wow, Chelsea needs to do everything to qualify for top 4. They lost the last game before the international break against Arsenal 1-0. And Tottenham Hotspurs lost their last game, another London derby against Fulham 2-0. Both teams need points. I think Chelsea need the most. I don't think Tottenham Hotspurs are going to qualify for any European competition next season. I think they're going to focus everything on winning Europa League. Chelsea to win at Stamford Bridge is going to be a very, very tough game. But I see Chelsea, I don't know where the goals are going to come from, but I feel like Chelsea always score a lot of goals against Tottenham. So it's going to be 3 for Chelsea, 2 for Tottenham Hotspurs.